Hey, what's going on? My name is Trey, if you don't know me. I've been coming here the last few weeks giving pointers for anglers who are fishing coastal Louisiana from a kayak. This report that I'm doing is called the DUD report. DUD stands for Don't You Dare. So these are the locations along the coast that you should not fish. I do this every weekend. I deliver this report every Friday. I've been doing it, I think, 3 or 4 weeks now. This is part of the Louisiana kayak fishing forecast, but just a small part. There's a lot more to this report, but this is just something that I pull out. I speak of the locations where you should definitely not be, the terrible, most terrible places, the worst places to fish. There are still areas that will fish poor, but it is such it's really extensive for me to cover. That's something that I do in the forecast. But I'll go ahead and just let you guys know of these locations so you don't fish these locations. You can go somewhere else and not waste your time fishing these locations or your gas or whatever. So the first location is in a region that I call the Eastern region. The Eastern region spans from Venice, Louisiana up to Lake Pontchartrain and over to the Mississippi state line. The area or the location that you will not want to fish, it's just on Saturday, actually. It's going to be Delacroix. Delacroix you won't want to fish on Saturday. Moving on to the central region. The central region is from Houma on over to Port Fourchon and up to Cut Off, Louisiana. There are 3 places, and they're fairly close to one another. 3 locations that you don't want to fish this weekend. The 3 are going to be Golden Meadow, Galliano, and Cut Off. In weeks prior, there's an area in all 3 of these locations where the salinity has been off. Salinity's been way too low to support saltwater fish. This week it's a little bit different. The salinity has risen in these areas a little bit, but the problem with Golden Meadow, Galliano, and Cut Off this weekend is the poor water movement. So all weekend long you do not want to fish these 3 areas. We have better locations to fish that are in this central region in our fishing report. You can find out these locations by joining our Facebook group. That's how you get it. That's where we deliver it. But if you don't do that and you don't join the group and you're just coming here for the info, this weekend do not fish these 3 areas that are in the central region. The third and final region is the western region. The western region spans from Pecan Island over to the Texas state line and up to Lake Charles. The western region this weekend, there are no terrible locations. There are some terrible locations from time to time, and also some complications from time to time in this region, but this weekend there aren't any. So I hope you guys can get out there. I hope this actually helps you. If you were thinking about fishing some of these areas, hopefully you don't go. If you do, I feel sorry for you. But if you wanted to know where you should be fishing every weekend, whether you should be going in the morning to this location or in the afternoon, and actually what to do when you're in these locations, what to look for, what the fish are doing, I have a full forecast called the Louisiana Kayak Fishing Forecast that I have produced every weekend. It's delivered every Friday. I've done this for I don't even know how long now. I know it's been over 70 weeks. So I've been going at it. There's I don't know, a little more than 100 people in our group. We've had some really good results this past weekend. One of the guys caught his personal best redfish out in the eastern region. Weeks prior, there have been guys who really didn't have luck before joining the forecast who are having luck. Guys who are being more consistent, who really didn't have problems catching fish weeks prior, but maybe only caught 1 to 3 fish going out. Now these guys are catching 4, or maybe a limit of reds, some specks. Nobody's really got on any flounder yet, which kind of puzzles me, but I'm sure as the year moves along, we will start seeing some flounder there in the group also. If you're interested in joining the group, you can do so by visiting lkffgroup.com. It is a paid group. It's not free. The little money that you spend it'll be all worth it. So check out the information, and like I said, if nothing else, you can come here every week and learn of the worst spots to fish so you can stay out of them, so that you get the notification when I post this video every Friday. You subscribe to the channel. And once again, my name is Trey, and I'll see you guys next week. You guys take care, be safe out there on the water, and I'll see you then.